He said the quiet part out loud. We'd always suspected that this was going on in the background. And the thing I would say that, yeah, it is, the decision will ultimately come down to what the BCCI want to do. But there are other member nations who've contributed to this, namely, the ECB and Cricket Australia, because those conversations, the BCCI aren't having those conversations on their own. I think that's one of the things that it's quite easy to have one, big bad wolf, but really there were three. And for all the manner in which the ECB may have, we can talk about the 100 in a different way, but in terms of like how that came through, that was with a view to being like, right, we need a tighter schedule primarily, but we also need a schedule that's going to make us a lot of money. And from the BCCI's point of view, when you look at Test cricket, it is the moneymaker when they play two teams, England and Australia. And similarly, when England play those two teams and Australia play those two teams. And I think, in terms of like going back to what I said before about saying the quiet part out loud, right now in the UK, there is a Mumbai Indians team touring and playing second 11 games. And one of the players in that Mumbai Indians team is Dewald Brevis, who is, the next big thing. South Africa's next big thing, the next AB de Villiers. And he is basically having a pre-season with his IPL team. Now, whether or not that is conducive to a greater evil down the line, we don't really know. But whatever it is happening slowly but surely. So when Shastri was talking about the leagues, he was talking about a T20 league. He was talking about a 9-month IPL.